Would you look at that? What lovely timing. Just about to start an episode here. So, let's do the usual. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved here on the island. It is episode 14. And you've caught me actually in the middle of a sap run. I was just heading to the redwoods to pick up some sap. Figured while I wait for this gold airdrop to come down, I would grab some metal, and as it turns out, so the airdrop is ringed. So, we have a few plans for today's episode, and we'll go ahead and get into those once we have gone and gotten our prize from down here. Let's hope we have a good start. It seems the unlucky number 13 plagued us in the last episode with our Argentavis' stats. So perhaps, if these Brontos would move, episode 14 is able to redeem it. Maybe. That's not awful, but it's not fantastic either. We'll probably end up grinding up that crossbow that we got there. So we are going to head home, and once we get back there, we will discuss the plans for today's episode. Anyone else ever get tripped out by this visual bug with the Argentavis' wings in the ocean? It acts as if the water is directly below us and not, on the horizon absolutely miles away. You'd have thought a game with the budget that ARK has would... Oh god, I can't keep watching that, it's hurting my head. would deal with things like that. But no. Right, base is just down here, so we're not going to bother cutting. So, plans for today. We are going to go ahead and get back to the caving adventures at some point. And the cave that I have in mind is personally actually one of my favourite caves. And it actually relates to where we just flew from, which, making a lot of noise there, Fiona, which is the redwoods biome. The redwoods biome contains what is often known as the swamp cave. Interesting that the swamp cave would be in the redwoods, but never mind. We'll store our sap in here for now. Actually, let's grind up that crossbow, because we have a better crossbow. See what we get. Yeah. Very little. So that's why it's only really worth grinding bigger things. I'll keep that for now. I might do terror birds later. Yeah, so we're going to do the swamp cave. But the problem with the swamp cave is that it is absolutely filled with a poisonous gas. And I don't know about you lot, but I don't particularly like poisonous gas. So for that reason, I have learned the engram for the gas mask. To craft this, we need an absorbent substrate, which, if we take a look, to craft that, we need sap, oil, and black pearls. Fortunately, we've gotten a few black pearls from killing the trilobites that we find around, but we're missing the station that we need to make this at, which is the chemistry bench. You'll see I now have a lot of materials in here, a lot of polymer, a load of electronics, cementing paste, spark powder, etc. And the reason for this is so we can make a chemistry bench. Not only will this allow us to craft the absorbent substrates that we need, but it also allows us to do everything that the mortar and pestle does at a greatly increased efficiency. So, my character's speed is actually making this rather difficult nowadays. How's that? Let's place that there. Perfect. And just as a demonstration, it can just run off of the power. Just for the demonstration, what I've gone ahead and done, since I was running low on narcotics, is gathered up a lot of narco berries using our trike. And we're just going to go ahead, select that, pull for as many crafts as we can, 272, and go ahead and craft everything. And you'll see that we are crafting 6 narcotics at a time. Admittedly, the recipe is 4 times more expensive than it was, but that means we are getting an efficiency increase of 50%. So previously, for every 2 narcotics we would have made, we are now getting 1 extra. And this is probably going to sort us out for an extremely long time, as if we get 6 per, we're going to get well over 1,000 narcotic out of this. Now, as I said, the other thing that this can do is create absorbent substrate. So we're going to go ahead, and obviously we're going to have to wait for the narcotics to finish up crafting, but see how many of these we can craft. Can we craft 10? No, we can't. Let's just craft as many as possible. Wait, is that it? We craft 2. I swear we had more black pearls than that. Oh, hang on. No, 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 no. I'm missing the point here. It requires 8 per craft because it crafts multiple at once. Yes, okay. That's fair. So yeah, if you need black pearls early on, the best place to go ahead and get hold of them is from the trilobites that you find on the beach. If you go ahead and craft a chainsaw, you'll get quite a few, but even just killing them with a creature and harvesting will get you a couple. So, gas mask for the swamp cave. We're going to be using the frog to get through the swamp cave, as this thing now has about 500 weight points, 3k health, and all around has pretty decent stats. And there's a reason that you'll see when we get there why we're going to be using the frog specifically. But yeah, I suppose I will bring you guys back in once we go ahead and get on with that cave. Before I cut, do please remember that if you find yourself enjoying this episode, likes, subscriptions, all that good stuff helps me out and lets me know that this is the kind of content that you enjoy seeing. Right, I'll meet you back at the swamp cave. So I'm going to start recording and leave my recording on and through the redwoods here because hopefully, at least, this will prove uneventful. But seasoned Ark players will know what lurks in these trees, and if you're not a seasoned Ark player and do not know what lurks in these trees, then I, well, am rather jealous of you. So, hopefully this is just going to be a bunch of sped up footage, and I don't get mauled to death by a Thyla. Yeah, I do believe our cave entrance is... Oh, God, right at the last minute as well. Oh, that is one of the reasons that I brought my shotgun with me. So, Jesus Christ. What I was about to say was, let's discuss our loadout. What's... Oh, sorry, my heart. You have to forgive me for a second there. Okay. So, what I was about to say was, let's discuss, is it here? Our loadout. Our loadout. So, we have brought with us a few bits of gear that we wouldn't normally have. Oh, come on. There we go. The first of which being this shotgun. You'll remember I found this a few episodes back, and the shotgun is a very, very, there's the cave, nice, powerful tool. Probably the most powerful firearm in the game, purely because of its multiple projectiles and its spread. I've made up, well, I had 60 shells, I now have 55 shells, and this is primarily to do with Arthropleura, which will wreck my armor. I've also bought 3 gas masks. Why 3, you may be thinking? Well, again, because of the Arthropleura. If I get hit with Arthropleura spit, my gas mask will instantly break and I will start choking on the poison gas. So those are just backups. I have some grappling hooks. You'll see why we've got those later. And I've also brought some bug repellent for both me and for my frog. Finally, I've also chucked on a journeyman saddle that we found for the frog. I believe that was off camera. I may be wrong, but... Anyway, I think we are about as prepared as we can be for this cave. So let's bug repellent up. Chuck our gas mask on. And head in. Now, the reason we brought the frog is something that I alluded to a few episodes ago, which is also implied by the fact that we have bug repellent. This cave is absolutely teeming with Meganeura. We have a few other enemies as well, including, as you can see, snakes. But Meganeura and bugs are the primary enemy. And of course, by using the frog for this, we can double up the purpose of this trip. I.e., we can get absolutely crap tons of cementing paste. Look at that. The entire screen. Oh my word. Okay, that is most of them by the look of it. There will be more further in the cave. Hang on, let's just move so these ones get in a place where we can attack them. And just to give you an idea, yeah, that's how much cementing paste we've now gotten. We've also gotten a load of levels for the frog, which I'm going to put all into health. And of course, that now means that... Oh, got another one. That now means that we're going to have to heal up. So I'm going to cut and force feed a load of meat. I'll bring you back when I'm done healing up. Okay, we are almost fully healed up here. Unfortunately, that's burned through quite a bit of our bug repellent time, but that's fine. We do have a load more. As you can see, these spiders are ignoring me. Until, of course, I attack them. This is the other advantage of bug repellent in this cave. It means you can choose when you want to start the fights. For the most part, at least. The snakes will attack you, but everything else pretty much will stay at bay until you attack them, provided you are using a bug repellent. Spiders, unfortunately, do not give chitin to the frog when you kill them, which frustrates me a little because they are... Sorry, don't give cementing paste, because they are made of chitin. But beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Plus, we are going to be drowning in cementing paste when we're done with this cave. Now, if you do go ahead and choose to use the frog like I have, just remember that the frog's right-click attack covers more area and is more powerful than the left-click attack, so I would recommend using that. I'm not entirely sure if there is an advantage to the left-click attack. If there is, let me know. But otherwise, I'm primarily going to be sticking with the right-click attack. Now, I don't want to hit that snail, but unfortunately it's getting in the way, so it may well die. God, there's a lot of things to work through here, but the primary threat, like I say, is the Arthropleura and the Meganeura, as... Aha, speaking of Arthropleura, this is why I have a bug repellent, because as you can see, it is not attacking me. And Arthropleura take a lot of damage from shotguns. So I can very rapidly... Oh god, there's another one. I think, fortunately though, did it miss? It did miss. Mercifully. If that had hit, that would have broken my gas mask. But you can see, provided they aren't hiding in the walls, I can deal with Arthropleura before they even see me. Now, come here, you lot. What else have we got? Just snails around here. Okay, we can keep moving. Unfortunately, bug repellent does cause this kind of cloud to appear around your character, which is moderately annoying. But the hassle that it saves you is, in my opinion, more than worth it. What is that spider doing? Hang on. Let's deal with this snake. Because I don't really want that spider blocking my exit. Even though the frog is in good shape right now. I suppose we can deal with this the old-fashioned way. Oh. He was tricking me, luring me back to his friend. So, spiders, as you can see, even with a frog, are quite easy to deal with. The other good option for this cave is... Oh, don't push me into all those things back there. The other good option for this cave is a Megatherium, the giant sloths that you can find, as of course they gain a massive damage buff upon killing any insect. So, you will probably want to be tackling this cave with either a frog, a Megatherium, or a Baryonyx would probably be quite a good one as well, but obviously they don't get any bug-specific buffs, sorry. So, you've seen the general process now. Let's clear this room out as well. Swarm of Meganeura incoming, probably. There it is. Look at all that cementing paste. 1600, 1700, 1800, 1900. Nearly 2,000 cementing paste in a matter of seconds. If that doesn't prove my point, then I'm not entirely sure what will. Right, let's get you killed. We have a hair too much weight on us, so let's drop a load of raw meat. Goodbye. There is an Arthropleura there, so let's get this reloaded. Now, the thing with this cave is it can be an extremely long and arduous process, or it can be nice and quick. And I will show you why. One shot. Excellent. Because you see the glowing up there. That is the telltale glow and noise of an artifact. Once we have this pool clear, which there is a snake. Aha! There it is. There's a snake somewhere in here. We can take an extremely beneficial shortcut. Snake, are you gonna... There it is. So this cave is one of many caves, actually, that has a shortcut in it. And the shortcut in question is when you first see that artifact glow. So I'm just going to check around, make sure there isn't anything nasty that I haven't spotted in the water. No, I think we're good. Also, I'm going to top up on bug repellent. Oh, you can't use it while it's still active. Okay, well, I guess I'm not going to top up on bug repellent then. I'm going to wait for the bug repellent to expire, then I'm going to top up immediately just to be on the safe side. Okay, bug repellent is expiring. As you can see, these Meganura have suddenly become irritated at me. So let's just top up. The reason I want to top up is I'm going to be leaving my frog alone for a few seconds, and the last thing I want is for my frog to get eaten by bugs while I am away from it. So we're going to dismount. We will put him on neutral just in case. And we'll get our grappling hook out. Now, if we head over here in the pool and look up, we can see there is a tiny little gap in the rocks. We're going to hook just above that and pull ourselves up, disconnect the hook, and crouch. Et voila. The artifact of the immune. Now, if that's all we were here for, that would be fantastic, but it is not all that we are here for. I have my eyes on other prizes in here. Because we are so powerful with this bug repellent frog combination, I'm going to go ahead and check a couple of the side rooms for loot drops, because cave loot drops, particularly in this cave, tend to be better than airdrops. So, now that you've seen the process, I'm not going to draw this out. I will just bring you back in whenever we get to a cave airdrop. And if we have anything good, then this will have all been worth it. Otherwise, it will have been a waste of my time, gas masks, and bug repellent. But at least we'll have some cementing paste to show for it. Ah yes, here's the other threat in here, Megalania. Do not get bitten by these on foot, by the way, as the odds of mega rabies are rather high, just like with the bats. Oh. I think I killed... Yes, I did kill the Megalania. I couldn't tell because of all the Meganura death messages. Little sods, die! There we go. Another thing to note is that you will have to spend quite a lot of time healing up, because frogs are relatively frail creatures. Unless you have a ridiculously OP saddle, you are going to be taking a lot of damage from these creatures, so do make sure from time to time to get yourself healed up. I'd recommend about 5,000 health, as that's enough to keep you alive in any fight, but it isn't too much to heal after a fight either. From now on this frog, I'm probably only going to be leveling melee damage, just to get the spiders dealt with quicker. Beware, FYI, of this water with the first loot drop on the right path through the cave, because while at this point you are probably thankful to see your first loot drop, it is a very, very dangerous one to go for, because that pool of water is nowhere near as safe as the pool of water at the entrance to the cave. It is very easy, as you can see by the dead bodies there, for Arthroplura to hide in it. And not only do you get Arthroplura, but there are quite literally, God, my skin is crawling, hundreds of leeches in that water. Oh, our bug repellent has run out once again. So let's top up. Oh, even for a second, the Meganura noticed. That is a lot of them. Good lord, I'm never going to need cementing paste again after this. Actually, that's a lie. I'm definitely going to need cementing paste again. But, at least for the time being, we will be sorted. There we go. So, we have some spiders here. Let's get these things killed. You running? Nope. Oh, leeches incoming. Now, leeches, the frog seems to gain bonus damage against leeches as well, even though you don't get cementing paste off of them. But trust me, when you think you're done with the leeches, there's probably more leeches. Just because, I mean, look at that. It makes my skin absolutely crawl. I hate it. The other problem is leech blood is heavy. As you... Oh, dear. There's our first leech. I wasn't watching. Let's... I can hear hissing. Is there a snake in the wall? Oh, I was going to say, I don't trust that water. For good reason. Oh, and we have spiders incoming. Let's just do this the easy way. I'll get rid of that leech shortly, don't worry. Oh, don't push me in the water, please. Oh, good lord, that made me jump. Horrible thing. That's not what we want. More leeches incoming. So, I'm just gonna sit in the water here. And do a few, I guess they're licks is the best way to describe them. I'm gonna have to drop some stuff here. Let's drop the leech blood. Yeah, let's start leveling melee damage, just to be on the safe side. We have some leeches up there too. I want all of these dead before I even dare go for that drop, because leeches on my frog, I can get those off. Leeches on me, I have a bit more trouble with. Am I... Oh, I'm completely stuck. No wonder I can't move. Drop some more leech blood, and we'll drop all the raw meat we have. Don't worry, we can grab the raw meat out of that bag in a minute if we need it, but I don't think we will. Well, there are leeches over here. Ah, we have our dossier over here, which is the Tape Jara dossier. Some more leeches, some more leeches. Yeah, if you're not a fan of creepy crawlies, this cave probably isn't for you. I'll be quite frank there. Right, I think we've finally gotten everything, so let's pop off really quick, grab that. Ooh, that is very nice. While we don't need them yet, fur armor is going to be extremely important for us later down the road. Also, we're going to need to replace that soon. Did I just get another leech? I think I did. Fur armor is going to be extremely important later down the road because the ice biome is unforgiving, and even with high levels of fortitude, as you've already seen, I freeze to death. So it is a good thing to have fur armor. I'm not going to go that way. I'm not going to go that way either. I'm going to double back all the way around to the entrance of the cave. Let's do that level real quick. There we go. So instead of turning right this time, I'm going to turn left, because we have more loot crate opportunities down there. Alright, I'm going to bring you back in here just because I want to see just how many levels we gain from the Meganera swarm that we're about to get on ourselves. Because we got the Explorer note active. And there's going to be a lot of these things. Oh my lord. Yeah. If you need experience for your frog, or even just for your character for that matter, or any dino that can fit in here, yeah, this cave is good. It is very, very, very good for experience. Purely because of all these over-leveled Meganera. Oof. 2 points, and we're already at a really high experience, so 2 points is, you know, nothing to sniff at this stage. And we got more incoming! I can't move. I'm completely weighed down. I'm probably going to have to start dropping chitin soon. Do I still have any leech blood on me? Yes, I do. Let's drop that first. It's tempting to put weight up even more, to be honest, but nah, not worth it. And we'll drop all of our raw meat as well. Okay, back to hunting for loot drops. Okay, we found our next loot drop, and this one is a red one. I'm actually going to go ahead and not bother the insects, because I'll bother them on my way out, but I'm starting... Oh, dear. I was going to say I'm not going to bother them, but I have no choice now. Let's make it so they're going to be pushing us out of the cave, if they're going to be pushing us at all. Yeah, we are so weighed down that, like I say, we are going to have to start dropping chitin soon. Which isn't exactly a situation I want to be in, but it's the situation I'm going to find myself in. Oh, that is a lot of you. The other thing about the frog is if you get in trouble, you can just jump away. Again, something snuck up from behind me. Oh, was that a Megalania dropping from the ceiling? Yes, it was. They have a habit of doing that. Okay, this should be a much more defensible position. Oh no, we got Meganera as well. Oh, there goes my gas mask. Not great timing. Don't worry, the gas doesn't instantly kill you. It only takes off 10 health at a time at a fairly slow rate. But you don't want to be breathing it for an extended period of time. So, because we only brought 3 gas masks, we are now essentially at the point where if this one gets destroyed by Arthroplura or otherwise, we're going to be leaving straight away. Because I do not want to get trapped in here without a means to breathe. Can these... You know what? Bugger you. More raw meat to drop. Melee damage. We're moving very slowly, but we can... No, we are. We can still sprint. Excellent. Megalania, are you... You not dodge from my shotgun shells? They're very expensive to make. See, I'm not getting off my frog with this thing around, because it will give me rabies. I just know it. Oh, I've annoyed an Arthroplura. There we go. Oh. Too heavy to jump. No, I didn't mean to transfer. I meant to drop. Okay, we've still got 1,000 health. I know it looks bleak, but we are okay. Problem is I can't hit the Meganura at that angle, which is why I need to move. That's honestly your biggest threat in this cave. Getting stuck with insects where you can't hit them. Now, did I kill that Megalania or not? I absolutely do not want that thing running around. Okay, we are going to have to make a tactical retreat here. Drop all of that. We're still good. I'm going to drop the kite in. 700 health. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Only problem is now we have no stamina because of all of the poisons. So I am going to get that drop, don't worry. It might just take me a minute to actually get there. Oh, some leeches. Perfect. Give me some raw meat. Now I can heal up. Right, I'll bring you back in once we get to that drop, I suppose. Yeah, I do believe we've finally taken out all the snakes and whatnot lurking in the water, but there are still leeches in here, so... Oh, yep, there's one. We are going to have to be careful. I'm going to be... Oh, hang on. No wonder everything's attacking us. Our bug repellent has once again worn off. Let's just use that real quick. Leeches. Oh, yeah, there we go. More leeches. Ah, disease leeches. That's what you really don't want. Leech blood. Don't worry. Leech blood, as you can see, is very easy to get, so it doesn't matter that I'm dropping all of it. Right, I'm just going to go for it. Oh, that's so disappointing. Oh. So those can contain really, really good blueprints for stuff like saddles and whatnot, but to get an auto turret and a C4 charge, essentially two things that don't have a quality meter to them, that is heart-wrenching. Right, okay, well I'm going to have another look around because we've killed most things. The respawn rate in here, in my experience, is relatively slow, so I'm going to have a look around for some more drops. Okay, we do have a gold drop up here. Please actually have... See, that's much better. That's the kind of thing that we're looking for. Ascendant saddles. And apprentice fur, obviously not as good as the fur boots we found, but still a very, very nice piece to have to keep us warm in the ice biome. Right. Get this lot killed, and then we'll keep looking for even more drops. Ah, by the look of it, the other drop location in this room has now spawned. See, this is why I really like to know if that Megalania is dead. Whatever, screw it. Gimme. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, another 2 items that don't have quality. Oh, God. I was hoping this episode would be luckier than the last, but apparently not. Alright, let's keep looking, I guess. Okay, the drop in the original location appears to have respawned. You have leeches, but are they affected by bug repellent? Huh. I genuinely didn't think they were. I guess they must be. At least I hope so. Oh, Mastercraft Fur Leggings blueprint. Again, excellent. We're starting to get, well, very rapidly actually, getting a full set of fur armor. Anything through there? I don't think so. In any event, going to places where I have to dismount is not something I'm particularly fond of, so I'm not going to go through there. I guess, given that that one respawned, that implies the red ones, or the red ones, their location, will respawn relatively soon as well. So, I'm going to go hang around and see if I can get those to reappear. We have another explorer note here. I'm actually going to go ahead and leave that one alone, because I'd rather save it for the next time that I'm here. I doubt I'll be filming the next time that I'm here, but if I can save it for then I can get even more levels on the frog and for myself through the passive XP gain. I believe this might be the way up to the artifact, actually. Yes, it is. Okay, so aside from that dossier that we just passed up, I believe there is one more in this cave that we haven't gotten yet. Those road drops haven't respawned. No, okay. I believe there's one up here as well. Yeah, look at that. There's a box right there. I don't know if that's a dossier or one of Helena's just regular notes, but either way, we haven't got it. And again, we're going to leave that for one of the next times that we're here. Oh, I should go ahead and bug repellent up. I'll make this my last repellent. See if I can get some more loot drops and then head out. Yeah, unfortunately, despite waiting for most of the duration of this bug repellent, neither the red nor the gold drops have respawned. I'm just going to check the blue one once more, and if that's not there, then we are going to skedaddle. Yep, it's not here. Skedaddle out of here. Now, the one problem is the creatures in the opening tunnel can respawn. However, since we are now on the way out, not the way in, I'm just going to run through them if they are there. Oh, yeah, I can see a snake already. Fortunately, the frog is very good at just running through things. That is a pair of Arthropleura. But as you can see, we can simply run through and get out of here. So, that is the swamp or redwoods cave, everyone. Like I say, my personal favourite cave, just because I love its design. But it can prove to be a bit of a challenge for some people. Got a nice amount of loot from in there. Shame about those red drops, but nothing that can be done. Let's take that gas mask off. Some Megalania toxin, some good fur armor, a good Dodicarus saddle. Yeah, all in all, not bad. Anyway, let's head back to base. So on the way home here, I've decided to dip out of the redwoods because I don't want to get thylared again. So yeah, while we're just heading home, I figured that we've had a couple of long episodes recently, and thinking about the footage I've taken, I've probably got enough for a medium-length episode here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is cut this episode here, just leave it at the chemistry bench in the Redwoods Cave, and I will see you in the next episode, where I believe the plan is going to be to finally start taming up some Rexy boys, which is something I'm very, very much looking forward to. In any event, I do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did find yourself enjoying what you were seeing, do please consider leaving a like or subscribing, as it really helps me out, and it lets me know that this is the kind of content that you like to see. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Oh, and so I don't leave you hanging, this is how much cementing paste we got. Yeah, I think we'll be fine for the time being.